This is your boy Malik, aka Short Horror 123, and today we're gonna be reacting to another horror video. This one is from Nuke's Top 5. This is titled Top 10 Scary Videos That Should Freak You Out. So probably not gonna watch all 10, just a few. So yeah, let's see if we get freaked out. Alright, the first one we're gonna watch is called Nightlight.
Nightlight. A woman named Brandis says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
No. Yo, what is that?
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door.
Man.
Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced
Why is the
anything
dog locked
paranormal,
up in the first place?
and they say they have no idea.
The dogs stay loose at all times.
Something at the door.
What's at the door?
Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier. So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
Man, I'm out the house.
So, we were just going to bed and we're not...
Is it at the door?
Let me just show you.
Hell no.
Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door.
Yeah, we're
I'm
moving.
not sure.
Oh nah.
Nope.
And, like, we're literally just...
Even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house. But this is when things get even creepier.
Okay, so we're leaving. We got all of our stuff packed.
Oh, he mad. Oh no, I'm gone.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're out here. Rachel's already in the car.
Oh,
I'm
you
leaving.
did by
Like,
yourself? You brave.
I don't know what's going on.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa, but some think it might have been something more sinister that had taken up residence in the house. But what do you think?
No.
The
Hold on.
follower.
The moment the door starts moving, we're gone. I don't know about packing the bag. I'm out the house. I'm outside. I'm in the car. Like, we're not staying in the house.
It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group. The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally
taking all
get
these
left
pictures.
behind by the group. The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something
What was that
truly
behind her? Oh,
bizarre.
okay.
Naliligaw kami, guys! Naliligaw! Wala ni mga kasama namin! Wala ni mga kasama namin.
They left y'all.
Kailangan namin silang habulin kasi maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila. Wala na.
Oh, they're dead. They're all dead. They're all dead. Y'all next. No, see what?
Did you see it? As the two girls run along the mountain trail, way back in the background, some strange shadow figure seems to be following them. But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared. The girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone, and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that she only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later. So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods? Or just what is this?
This is why you always bring a strat.
A short stay. A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK. And I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town and kind of in the middle of nowhere.
This'll do me.
Why would you do this?
I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
Where's your gun? Break the window? Yo, it's so dark you can't even see nothing.
Right, whoever the that was has now gone.
Did he break the window?
I'm gonna get out of here. Oh my god.
Yeah, he did.
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside. Hey! Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I just...
Yeah, why would you do that?
Quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really, I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van and posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel, Brendan Explores. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Get out. A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house, but not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
Leave your TV on when you're not in there? Oh.
Who's there?
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the piano. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Dude, what the f?
Oh.
The piano plays again and a chair moves.
Removing.
And Carter decides
It's
that
time
he's
to
had
go.
about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend. But as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video.
Somebody inside his house. Oh. No.
As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now,
Yeah.
usually when
Could you imagine, like, you just bought your house, like, you just bought a brand new house, and it's haunted? All that work, all that money, that down payment, I need it back.
people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out?
Alright.
Well, that's exactly what he did.
Yep.
Carter moved right out of that house. And the
Good job,
end
Carter.
of this haunted story, I guess. Hiding under the covers. A video poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk at a creepy old hotel in Arizona. One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
First of all, why are the sheets dirty?
What?
Oh, it's a rat.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause let me hit
That
it
can't
now.
be like
And-
trapped
Yeah.
air or nothing either.
Shut up.
Bro.
Something seems to be moving around in a strange erratic pattern under the bedsheet. But when Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears. Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So, just what do you think this could be? Also, if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like this
Thank
on the
you.
bed.
They're dirty.
Honestly, the thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever is moving around under there.
Yeah.
So either way, this video is truly disturbing. Night call. Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes into the 911 dispatch center. But whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial
funeral home?
Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
Hello, 911. This is Erica. How can I help you? Hello? Hello? Hello?
There's a lot of
up?
static, and a quiet male voice seems to
Blow up
say
the whole funeral
something
home.
a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Hello? Hello?
So, just who made this call? And what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in the dark, A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No one else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
Some random guy. Okay. Oh, who was that? Yo, he disappeared. And he didn't see him?
As the man approaches his car,
that's
some
trippy.
lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere, quickly
That's
hurrying
trippy.
away. And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air. Now, the figure moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it
Yeah.
seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera.
Yeah.
So, just
That looks
who
real.
or what is this? Scary videos. So I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but
What's up,
instead
Dre?
of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mom, where's my Gucci? Oh, it's a ghost in her.
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, friend. Come on. Janae, come on.
This is the
It's
right
a ghost.
reaction right here.
Next up, now this video from Matt Sowards was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere with no other cars around anywhere. Do
Okay.
not ever do this prank to someone who is driving.
Oh.
So, in case you missed it, the guy in the backseat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his window and dangles it in front of the driver's window. And the driver slams on the brakes and freaks right out. Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own amusement. But you see, this segment is very different because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids.
Yeah, y'all, if y'all personally know me, this is something I would do every day.
Never say nothing. Never say nothing. Never say nothing.
Hello.
Right here, I'm right here. 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 Bye-bye, Jay. Bye-bye, Jay. Bro, what you doing, man? What you doing? This too damn loud, bro.
But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something maybe gave him a little taste of his own medicine.
Oh, really?
Hey, look, I was trying to. Hey, look, I was creeping. I'm talking about. Yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell, you gonna peek around the corner for real, for real. The fuck. Look, I was scared too. I just ain't show it.
So, I think the lesson here is if you keep scaring your family yourself, then the ghost in your house might take that personally. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
All right, guys, that was it. I hope you enjoyed the video. The ending was good. It was funny. All right, y'all. Until next time. Peace.